Introduction. The island of Genesis, in the far reaches of the North Atlantic, a lonely island stands as a testament to the raw, unfettered power of our planet. Iceland. A land where the earth is still being born, where fire and ice are locked in an eternal embrace. To the casual observer, it is a place of waterfalls and moss, but to those who venture deeper, it reveals a more complex story. Today, we journey into its two most dramatic features: the desolate, majestic highlands, the heart of stone, and the great Rift Valley, the visible crack where the world is literally pulling itself apart. This is the vibe of a world in transition. The highlands, the great volcanic desert, the highlands of Iceland or the Helandith, cover the vast majority of the island's interior. This is not a land for the faint of heart. It is a massive, high-altitude desert of black volcanic sand, jagged obsidian, and mountains that glow with an otherworldly light. For much of the year, this region is buried under a thick shroud of snow, accessible only during a few fleeting weeks of summer. When the snow melts, it reveals Landmannalaugar. Here, the mountains aren't just green or gray, they are rhyolite, a volcanic rock that shimmers in shades of pink, yellow, blue, and deep orange. Steam rises from natural hot springs, smelling of sulfur and ancient heat. This is a landscape carved by thousands of years of subglacial eruptions. In the silence of the highlands, you realize that humans are merely visitors here. It is a terrain of scale, where the horizon stretches forever across the Sprengisandur Plateau, a path once feared by outlaws who were banished to these lawless, misty plains. The tectonic tier, the mid-Atlantic ridge, while the highlands represent the Earth's height, the Rift Valley represents its depth and movement. Iceland is the only place on Earth where the mid-Atlantic ridge, the mountain range that runs along the ocean floor, rises above sea level. At Thingvellir National Park, the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates are drifting apart at a rate of 2 centimeters every year. As you walk through the Almannagjá Gorge, you are walking through a geological scar. To your left is the edge of North America, to your right, the start of Europe. This is not just a valley, it is a visible representation of the power of plate tectonics. The earth here is literally tearing open. Deep fissures, known as geejaws, crisscross the valley floor. Some, like the famous Silfra fissure, are filled with glacial water that has been filtered through volcanic rock for decades. This water is so clear that divers can see over 100 meters into the depths, hovering in the cold, blue space between two continents. The interaction, fire, ice, and flood, the relationship between these two regions is one of constant, violent creation. The tension created by the drifting plates in the Rift Valley allows magma to rise from the mantle, fueling the volcanoes that built the highlands in the first place. This is a cycle of destruction and rebirth. Towering over the highlands are the great glaciers, Vatnajökull and Langjökull. These massive ice caps hide some of the island's most dangerous volcanoes. When a volcano erupts beneath the ice, it creates a Jökullaup, a catastrophic glacial flood. Millions of cubic meters of water, ice, and rock tear across the lowlands, reshaping the geography in a matter of hours. The Rift Valley acts as a drain for much of this meltwater, guiding it toward the sea. In Iceland, the geography is never finished. It is a work in progress, constantly edited by the forces of heat and cold. Conclusion: the eternal vibe, Iceland, is a reminder of our planet's youth. In the stillness of the highlands and the shifting depths of the Rift Valley, we find a connection to the fundamental forces of nature. These landscapes demand respect. They offer a perspective on time that makes our human history feel like a mere heartbeat.